Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be looking at the Starlancer attack battleship. I say battleship, but it's pretty much just a huge looking battleship. It's pretty insane. Let's jump into it. So again, with the red hue at the back, coming out the red light, but also we have some missile defense. That's pretty cool. Pretty awesome actually. Now, coming in here, we have room for maybe a car or some... Oh, why am I dying, bro? Come on. Life support not working in ships is horrible. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, so you can store a car in here. Again, it's the same kind of design as the Max, but obviously a little bit different elsewhere. But yeah, in here we have some elevators, but in here, instead of having a massive cargo bay, we actually have a med bay, which is a little bit different, but I mean, it's actually quite nice to see, to be fair. Like, you don't normally see this kind of thing, so yeah, I mean, it's nice to see that we finally have a med bay in something as big as this, compared to, like, there's only quite a, like, there's not that many. There's like a handful of ships that have med bays on them, so it's actually quite nice to have. I'm just gonna quickly take a seat and heal real quick after that oxygenless experience. But moving on, in here we have a drop bay, which is where, you know, down here would be where all of these people would run off into battlefield. And yeah, I mean, that's actually very, very cool. It's not very often you actually see this, and it does have a manned gun there as well, so you can keep your friends safe if something does happen and you need to come back. And in here we have both of the guns on the bottom here, which is very cool. I thought they were missiles for a second there. I was like, Jesus, that is huge, but no. Anyways, moving up here, see what we've got in here. Again, this is the airlock, so this looks exactly the same as the Max. And in here we have the suit locker room. This is just filled with suit lockers. There is not a single area for guns. It's just all suit lockers, which is insane. But yeah, let's just take it the ladder upstairs. Okay. That was quite funny. So let's head to the back of the ship real quick. So starting off in here, we have, again, the Misc engines at the very back here. We have an engineering terminal. Again, the components neatly tucked behind the walls. And then as we move through, we come into the hangar room. Didn't know this thing had a hangar. That's insane. Again, I think this is only for maybe snub ships. Yeah, it doesn't look very big at all. But again, still, for this thing having a hangar inside of it is pretty insane. Anyways, coming back through, I'm going to go through here and see what we've got in here. Got nothing in this room here because it is literally just the hangar bay, so there is no rooms in here. In here we do have a habitation bay though, where again we have the nice area where people can sit and talk around, again around the table. And then this is where we have our guns lockers here as well. So then in here we have our crew quarters, which is just bunk beds. We have a total of 8 bunk beds in here. And a bunch of locker rooms, lockers at the bottom there where we can actually access it. In here we have a big bathroom that is literally just pretty much the same as the Starlancer Max. But you can actually carry the soap, which is pretty cool. And a mirror works, yes. Again, another bathroom on the other side. Again, with another mirror that works. Pretty cool. And then coming into this room, we have the elevator room. And then finally, we have our escape pod room before we actually access the cockpit. Now in here, we have, again, the remote turret seat and another remote turret seat. And running forward, we have the captain's seat. Now, when we sit in this seat, I would just like to say that the pilot has, again, 2 size 4 M6A cannons to start with. Again, we do get missiles, size 3s, pretty cool, that's awesome. but the co-pilot has access to a bunch of size 2 missiles, 12 to be exact, in remote turret form, which is pretty cool, because sometimes we don't get anything in the co-pilot, there's only tractor beams or things like that. The turret downstairs, I believe, the ones that you can man downstairs, both come with size 5 repeaters, which is insane, by the way. That is some tanky stuff. Now, the remote turrets upstairs in here, these ones both have size 4 Rhino repeaters, which again is still pretty damn beefy. They're doing pretty damn massive damage all the time, and if you have something like all of the turrets in this ship shooting at one ship, that thing's going to get rinsed. But again, we have a handful of missiles for the captain, and yeah, that's about it when it comes to weapons. This thing also has a cargo grid of 96 SEU rather than the 224 that the Max has, but obviously that makes kind of sense because obviously it's missing the huge cargo bay in the middle. So anyways, let me know in the comments below which one you prefer, the Starlancer Max or the Starlancer Attack. And if you'd like none, obviously just say, I don't like any, and then say what your favourite ship is. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. But first of all, before we finish off this video, let's talk prices. Now, you can buy this thing at Area 18 for 13.3 million, or you can buy it in Lawville for the exact same price. There is no price difference. It is exactly the same price. There is no discount. But if you want to go ahead and get your hands on this outside of the game in the pledge store, then you will have to set yourself back $375 for this thing. However, it kind of makes a little bit of sense considering we get a crap ton of guns with it. But if you wanted cargo hauling, this isn't the one for you. If you wanted a massive gunship, this is definitely the one for you.